Welcome to Har-Ber High School and a very special celebration today. In fact, if you see the banner there, this is the only gold awards of distinction assembly in the entire state of Arkansas, because the only 4 schools that won the gold award are right here in Springdale, so congratulate yourselves. Now, why don't we all stand and remain standing as the colors are presented here at Har-Ber High School. All right, let's join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. We certainly want to thank Dr. Danny Brackett, his entire staff at Har-Ber High School, for welcoming us here into this absolutely beautiful Performing Arts Center at Springdale Har-Ber High School. And we're certainly welcoming these 4 elementary schools and special guests who are here this morning. To welcome you officially is an assistant superintendent in the Springdale School District. Dr. Jim Rollins, our superintendent, would have been here, except there was a slight computer glitch through all of American Airlines. And those of you who are following that story, all American Airlines flights were shut down last night. He was flying from San Diego. He got as far as Dallas, and we hope he'll be back sometime today. So a very capable fill-in is our Assistant Superintendent for Special Services, Dr. Gary Compton.
Good morning, everybody. I'm very happy to have this opportunity to welcome all of you to Springdale, the Springdale School District, and in particular this morning to Har-Ber High School. I'm privileged and honored to have with us today the Undersecretary, Kevin Concannon from the United States Department of Agriculture, and also graciously joining us today is Dr. Jared Cleveland, Arkansas Department of Education, Assistant Commissioner from the Division of Fiscal and Administrative Services. Representing today, United States Senator John Bozeman is Catherine Goff from Little Rock. And with your applause, if you would, please give our distinguished guests a nice welcome. Very much front and center today. I also want to welcome and commend all of our food service employees that are here today and our Director of Food Service, Carol Godfrey. I work with Carol every day, and it's my honor and privilege to work with her and all of these staff members that are here today who serve our children. We need to recognize them for the work that they've done at George Elementary, Hunt Elementary School, Smith Elementary, and Westwood Elementary School. Our students and staff from these 4 honored students, you've always been gold to us, but also all of these staff members who have made this happen. If you'd give them a recognition as well. We are here today specifically to celebrate the USDA's Gold Award of Distinction presented to George, Hunt, Smith, and Westwood Elementary Schools under the Healthier U.S. Schools Challenge. This honor is significant. Our food service program fulfills a crucial need. It's simply a fact that children think better and perform better in school when they are well nourished. That only makes sense. The public school lunch and breakfast programs contribute greatly to that effort. In fact, for some students, these school programs for lunch and for breakfast make a crucial difference in their daily diet. As a result, the demands on food service program in the last few years in public schools have increased dramatically. Arkansas, in fact, has taken the lead in our effort to combat childhood obesity, receiving a commendation from the United States Congress. We may be a small state, but we have proven to be a leader when it comes to public school food service. I am especially proud today of the efforts that we make in the Springdale School District to serve nutritious meals every single day. And our efforts to educate our children about good nutrition and physical activity have brought us to this point today. We're encouraging our students to develop healthy eating habits to serve them for a lifetime. We're encouraging them to be active. We're striving daily to promote the development of lifestyle behaviors that will help our children to be able to give their very best effort in school and beyond. We want all of them to be healthy, alert, and active participants in every facet of their life. Again, let me, on behalf of Dr. Rollins and this school district, members of our school board, and all the administrative team, welcome you to this Gold Award event. I am so appreciative of every one of you for coming out today and making this a true celebration for the Springdale School District and for our community. It's a special honor and a special occasion to have our 4 distinguished schools and an outstanding food service program here for you today. Thank you.
We have several other special guests we want to acknowledge today, one of whom is, and I don't know who all is, I know who's supposed to be here and who may be here, but one is the mayor of the city of Springdale, Doug Sprouse. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You can stand up. It's okay. Also here is the executive director of the Jones Center. It's kind of hard to see up here, Mr. Ed Clifford. Why don't you stand up, Ed? I don't see our school board president, Kathy McFetridge. I'll give you a chance, Kathy, if you're in here, but no, okay. Oh, well, she's flying back on American Airlines too, so of course she's not here. Wanda Shockey, who's the child nutrition director from the Department of Education, is with us. Wanda. Sheila Brown, the assistant nutrition director. And Rita Hamilton, who's the area specialist for Northwest Arkansas. Also would like for members of the Wellness Committee and the Coordinated School Health Program, why don't you all stand up? You've had a big part in this. I know Mary Miller's here, others, yes. Okay. And now I'm going to take a risk. It's not on the program. We're celebrating this wellness. We've got a room full of elementary kids. How's this food? Is it good at your school? Is the food good at your school? Very good. Thank you very much. Want to make sure there. That was a little bit of a risk, but we want to make sure of that. Now we're going to hear some great entertainment. One of the schools honored here is the George Elementary School, and let's hear from the student choir at George Elementary. Everybody feel more flexible and balanced? You heard the song, right? You ought to feel that way after listening to that great music. You ought to feel that way after the great nutrition you get in the Springdale School District. The director of the Child Nutrition Program in Springdale. Our next guest speaker is Ms. Carol Godfrey.
Good morning. It's hard to see back here. Why don't, I know y'all have been sitting for a while, show me where George Elementary is. Would y'all stand up and just let me know where you are? Yay! Yeah, okay. Thank you. How about Smith Elementary? Are you here, Smith? Oh, yeah. Good. All right. Westwood, how about you? Oh. And then, how about Hunt? Where is Hunt? Oh, great. All right. Welcome to all of you all. This is a celebration today. We are celebrating a very, very special event. About 4 years ago, I think it was, I was at Hunt Elementary for a kickoff of what was the beginning of a road to become a healthier U.S. school. We were going to be that. And I don't know if any of you all remember that. Do you remember we had the Power Panther there? Y'all are 4th and 5th graders, so you may remember that. Our goal was to become the very first school in the state of Arkansas to receive the Healthier U.S. School Challenge. Well, we didn't get that very first school, but you know what? You all 4 schools are the very first in the state of Arkansas to receive that U.S. Healthier School Challenge Gold Award of Distinction. So we are so proud of you. My understanding that nationwide there are only about 50 school districts who have schools that have received the Gold Award of Distinction. So we're among a very few districts nationwide, and we are very proud of this recognition this morning. Being healthy means that we do what's best for our bodies and our minds. And there's lots of stuff around us that keep us from being as healthy as we really should be, or keep us from making the best choices. And we're drawn away from exercising and being active by that television and that computer screen. And all around us we see and smell food that sometimes isn't the best for our bodies. But today we are recognizing you 4 schools for creating an entire school environment where healthy choices are made for you all and for the teachers, the entire school. You promote healthy living by exercising and by good eating healthy food. When you eat school breakfasts and lunches, you see that you can choose nutritious foods, whole grains, a variety of fruits and vegetables, low-fat milk, things that your growing bodies need to keep you healthy. So, you know, it's all about choices. So I challenge you students each and every day to make good choices. There are good choices out there for you. Your school is promoting a healthy school environment, but you must choose the right activities and the right foods to maintain a healthy body. Keep up the good work. Y'all are on the road. You're making the best start that any child could make. So I hope that you will choose to live a long and healthy life. Play hard and eat smart. Thank you.
We have representatives of 3 different areas to speak with you today. One from our state, one from our state senator, United States Senator, and one all the way from Washington. So first, let's hear from the representative of the Arkansas Department of Education, came all the way up here from Little Rock this morning, Dr. Jared Cleveland.
Thank you for the opportunity to come today. I'm actually filling in for the commissioner who's involved right now with the legislative session, but he sends his regards. My remarks are going to be brief. What I would like to do is to commend you for the efforts that staff that you have taken to gain this award for your kids. You know, I've always told, I've been a superintendent for a long time and now at the department for less than a year. I've always talked to my staff and to the folks in the community about why schools are built. Schools aren't built for us adults to have jobs. Schools are built for students to gain options. That's an education. Without an education, you have limited options. And you're very fortunate not only to go to school in Arkansas, but you are very fortunate to go to school in Springdale Public Schools, where the adults are committed. The adults are committed to you every day in the classroom. They're committed to you every day in the cafeteria. They're committed to you before and after school. They're committed to you when you're on the buses. They're committed to you every day. The teachers do professional development to make sure that they are professionals and excellent in their classroom. The administrators do professional development to make sure they're committed and excellent in what they do in supervision. Your superintendents in the central office, they set the stage for things to happen for you every day. I just want to commend you and let you students know that you are cared for by a committed bunch of people, committed adults. And we're not only proud to be here today from the department to take part in this great celebration, but we're also proud from a state level of Springdale schools for their commitment and their character for the kids that they serve. Thank you so much.
Okay, I know we're only in elementary school, but I bet we know the answer to this. How many United States senators does each state get? 2. Great answer. Got a political future down there. You only get 2. One of ours is Senator John Bozeman, who is from our area, and he also is involved in Congress meeting right now, so he has his representative here to visit with you, Miss Kathy Goff. Kathy?
It's always a privilege to represent Senator Bozeman, especially in this area where so many people know him individually. And I congratulate the answer there. I've spoken to grade levels much more educated in a number of years who didn't know the answer to that question, so congratulations. John Bozeman serves in the Senate, and he served 10 years in the House and 2 years in the Senate now, and he has always been involved in agriculture. As many of you know, when he was a doctor, an eye doctor in Rogers, he raised cows and he showed them in competitive environments and won many awards. And his brother, Dr. Fay Bozeman, was head of the Arkansas Department of Health for many years, and together they influenced each other very much. And I can tell you that nutrition has always been something that the senator is involved with. Currently in D.C., he serves on the Agricultural Committee, and the subcommittee that he participates on is agriculture, nutrition, and forestry. And he's also a member of the Hunger Caucus. So he's very interested in what happens in our food safety environment. And he and his brother together worked for many years on trying to get the message out about good choices and healthy choices. So I know he would be so proud of the leadership in our community, the leadership at George Elementary, Hunt, Smith, and Westwood Elementary. And I want to thank the principals there, Annette Freeman, Michelle Dozier, Dr. Jerry Rogers, and Kim Simcoe, for embracing this program so that your students could benefit. And now we're being recognized with the U.S. Healthy Choice Gold Award of Distinction. That is a tremendous honor. We're very grateful to USDA for their support and for coming to this event today to help us celebrate. But most of all, I want to tell the students just like you've already heard from the speakers, how lucky you are to be in these schools where the leadership has taken the initiative to provide you with the very best education, but are also truly concerned about your health and welfare. And I challenge each of you to make good choices, but also to be leaders in your own right. Obviously, all 4 schools have a lot of spirit, and as students, you can influence not only the students in your school, but the other students in your neighborhood and your cousins and your friends who may not be as fortunate as you to be in environments that have such outstanding leadership. So I just challenge you to also become leaders in your own right by making those good choices and to eat healthy. And lastly, I think I'm going to contact George Elementary and get that song for my DVD so I'll stay motivated too. Thank you very much.
And speaking of the choir from George Elementary, let's hear from them again. I will live well. That's a great message, isn't it? And as we think about that, the education is the key to success in life, but health is the key to executing that success, isn't it? And if we're healthy, there are a lot of things that we can do in life. Well, we've had some nice honored guests. It's rare that we get a guest that comes all the way from Washington, D.C. And he is here strictly because we have 4 schools that won the Gold Award. He is the USDA Undersecretary for Food, Nutrition, and Consumer Services. He has come all the way from Washington to salute 4 Springdale schools. Dr. Kevin Concannon.
Thank you very much, and it is really a privilege for me to be here today in your wonderful community and this outstanding school. You know, we've been driving around today. We've been in Arkansas since Sunday and up in this part of the state yesterday and today. But coming through this community, I just can't get over these wonderful school buildings that are really awesome. And it's a tribute to your parents, to the leadership of the school system, to the school board, to the mayor, to all of the people who recognize the importance of schools in all of our lives, not just for students, for young people, but you will be the future of this community and of our country. So it's a very special privilege for me to be here today. As was mentioned, I've come down from Washington, D.C., and have made sure that we made this particular visit a highlight of our trip to Arkansas because of its importance. Importance, number one, in your lives as students and the teachers and your parents and principals of your schools who care about you. But we wanted to, in particular, note how extraordinary the wonderful leadership that is represented by these awards that you have earned. I work at the Department of Agriculture. When you hear agriculture, I saw this particular high school has a wonderful greenhouse attached to it. People think of growing things, whether it's various foods, and Arkansas is a very important agricultural state. We not only grow food here, we produce it, we process it, and it goes all over the country and to other parts of the world. So it's a very important part of the lives of people who live here. But for students, as was mentioned earlier, the food we eat, and healthy food in particular, is the fuel that helps us exercise, that helps our brains operate, helps us learn. And so we have had an initiative at the USDA and in the White House. President Obama and Mrs. Obama in particular has championed something called Healthier U.S. School Challenge. And these are a set of standards, a set of requirements and expectations that are over and above the rest of the requirements that typically one would find in schools. And those requirements are around healthy eating, especially so, and exercise, physical education. And as was mentioned in one of the earlier speakers, you know, in the United States, there are 101,000 public schools, 101,000. There are only about 50 school systems, and within that, fewer than 200 schools that have met the Healthier U.S. School Challenge at the gold level with distinction. So if you think about math, you're part of less than 1%. I mean, you are at the very top of the top, these four schools that are represented here today. And we're very proud of the fact that you're the school nutrition folks, the physical education folks, the administrators in your school system, everybody who helps make your school a special place it is, have contributed to this. So that's why we've come down to really tip our hats to say in a special way, thank you. Well, you know, to make it happen every day, boys and girls and students, when you come through that line to have lunch, or in your school if you have breakfast at your school, those meals are prepared by people who work in the school nutrition folks. And we have a term of endearment we use for them. We call those, our meals are made by the lunch ladies. And we have some of their supervisors here today and some of the folks from each of the four schools that help make that happen. They see you each day of the school year. They see you from one year to the other. They watch you grow up. One of the ladies told me this morning she runs into some of the kids at the supermarket, and they're a little surprised that she's out of her gray uniform when they see her. But it's a relationship. She cares about you and the people. Your teachers care about you. We want you to learn, as was said earlier, so that as you grow up, you will be a productive, healthy person. And the Healthier U.S. School Challenge is intended to really acknowledge and reward wonderful schools like those you are privileged to be part of. We come around the country to really say thank you for the great work that you're doing. So our hats, we tip off our hats to all who've made this possible. As I say, this particular community and Arkansas as a state. We work, as was mentioned, the senator's staff person mentioned his interest, and he had that interest in healthy nutrition when he was over in the House of Representatives before he moved over to the Senate. And we love people like that nationally because we need champions for the whole country to help us both reduce childhood hunger, which is a challenge in our country and a challenge in Arkansas, but at the same time we want to reduce obesity too, because that's a health challenge and it creates problems for people, particularly in their adult lives. And places like this, school systems like this, and states like this that are really partnered up to address that are wonderful examples of ways in which we can effectively address this. So again, I want to thank you. I want to applaud everybody who's made this possible here. And as a memorial of that, we're going to present to each of the schools. I saw some signs in the other room over here today, but each of these 4 schools, you're going to have a big blue and gold sign that points out that you are a Healthy U.S. School Gold with distinction. That's rare across the country, and when people come to visit your school, they will know just from that alone, this is a special place where students, where the teachers, principals, school lunch folks all care about you. Now we're going to present each of those schools with, first and foremost, a plaque that will be hung at the school that will demonstrate to that. And I'm going to move this to...
Okay, so principals and your cafeteria managers, if you just come forward. And our first presentation, come on Annette, come on, is to Annette Freeman, the principal at George Elementary, and to Becky Little, who's the cafeteria manager. Come on, Becky. No, it goes to Becky. Yeah. Becky, you get a gold medallion here. You're going to take her picture without it. Can you believe that? Come on. There you go. There you go. How nice. Next up are Michelle Dozier, the principal at Hunt Elementary, and Billy Joe Frederick, her cafeteria manager. From Smith Elementary School, the principal, Kim Simcoe, and the cafeteria manager, Cindy Lightfoot. And from Westwood Elementary, the principal, Dr. Jerry Rogers, and the cafeteria manager, Doris Kisner. We have some other special recognitions because they're all involved in this. Our district PE coordinator, Martha Wilf. You got to hear from her earlier today, Carol Godfrey, our Child Nutrition Director. She's right behind you. And our Assistant Child Nutrition Director, Robin Kinder. And now, with a very special close to this ceremony, we're going to bring up Michelle Dozier for a nice introduction here. Michelle?
All right, boys and girls, I just want to stop for a minute and tell you what a great job you've done today. George Choir, great job. We're so proud of you. You did a great job. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, we've been talking a lot today about eating healthy and making good choices and being physically fit every day. But boys and girls, when you eat healthy and you stay physically fit every day, you feel better, you think more clearly, and have more energy to enjoy life. Now, I have a very special guest here with us today that I want you to help me recognize. He came all the way from Washington, D.C. with Undersecretary Concannon. He loves to visit with kids and encourage them to eat smart and play hard. So to help us celebrate and get active, let me introduce to you Power Panther.
Everybody! Yeah. Power Panther is here. Power.
When you get up in the morning.
Help me welcome Power Panther with a big hello. Oh, let's do that one more time. Hello. All right. Boys and girls, Power Panther's favorite message is eat smart and play hard. Can you say that with me? All right, and I'm going to get you moving for a minute, okay? And I'm kind of taking a risk too. So, girls, I want all the girls to stand up, and I want you to say with me, eat smart. All right, sit down. Boys, stand with me. Boys, I need you to say, and play hard. All right, very good. Everybody sit down and we're going to do that together, okay? Okay, ready? What does Power Panther want us to do, girls? Good job. One more time. That's great. Thank you. Boys and girls, by eating smart and playing hard, that means eating healthy meals and snacks and making sure you're physically active every day. Do you know what Power Panther's favorite snack is? Broccoli. Boys and girls, do you love broccoli? All right. Power Panther, what about bananas? Are bananas good for you? It would be a good, healthy snack. Carrot sticks. How about carrot sticks? All right. Power Panther also loves to stay active. That's part of playing hard. One of his favorite ways to stay active is to ride his bike. What other things do you like to do, Power Panther? Climb rock walls, run, swim, and dance. That's right. Power Panther's favorite activity is that he loves to dance. Mr. Schaefer, can you help us get our helpers together and do Power Panther's favorite dance?
I think we can. I think we've got the Har-Ber Spirit Groups coming out here. We've got the Har-Ber mascot. We've got all of you. And Power Panther's favorite thing to do is the chicken dance. Everybody up, you can do it with him, okay? That's a great way to end it, isn't it? You know, they actually do that in the 6th inning at Baum Stadium every game, too, when the Razorbacks are playing. Great to have everybody here. Congratulate yourselves for being the only Gold Award winners in the state of Arkansas. Thanks for being here. You are dismissed.